Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I have finally made the choice. What zero-turn mower are we going to get today? Let's find out. I'm at First Choice Farm and Lawn here in Eads, Tennessee, not too far from me, and they are a authorized service center for all these mowers I'm getting ready to show you today. Now, they've got a bunch to choose from, so I'm going to go by each one, give you some of the specs that basically I was looking for, minimum specs, and I want you to leave a comment down below which one of the ones you see I bought. And then at the end, we're gonna load up the one I bought and go over some of the specs of it and why I chose that one. So let's go check out some mowers. Let's start off with a Stihl product. Now, who doesn't like a Stihl chainsaw? Man, Stihl makes, to me, way better than Husqvarna or any other chainsaw. But what about zero-turn mower? Ooh, now this is a Cadillac, people. The Cadillac of zero turns, and you can see it definitely has Cadillac prices there. $25,900. Now that is a mower there. Okay. Now again, 60-inch cutting deck. I tell you right now, I have to have a 60-inch cutting deck. That's something I want in my mower. I definitely also want the rollover protection, and I want a Kawasaki engine. Okay, so remember that Kawasaki engine, rollover protection, and a 60-inch cutting deck. Now there's a few other features I'd like to have, but that's the minimum. So Stihl has it for sure. Now I am at a Kubota dealership, so of course Kubota mowers are on the line here. Now a Kubota mower is amazing. I got that RTV X1140 side by side, and I love it. You know, I got the shifter cable that's broken. Jimmy's taking care of me back there in service. It's on back order, but he's always taking care of me. I brought my RTV in several times. So if you got a Kubota mower for here, you know you'll be taken care of. Of course, they service I think all the lines I'm going to be showing you today. They are authorized service centers. So if I got one from here, which I did, I know that I can get it serviced here and warranty work done here as well. That's very, very important. If you get it from a big box store, you know how that goes. So let's check out some of these Kubota mowers. And this is a 60-inch deck. Has this smooth ride seat. Price point on this 726 is basically $12,000 cash, and they've got some models here that are amazing. Look at this ZD1211, $18,100. So Kubota makes an amazing mower. You know, you look at all these commercial ones, they've got pretty much every feature I want, with a rollover protection, a nice Kawasaki engine. Sometimes you'll see them with dual fuel tanks versus one, solid tires, steel construction. All those very, very important to me when I choose one, but I gotta also be in the price range. So Kubota has definitely some nice mowers, and you can get them in the price range if you choose the options and features you want. So again, keep in mind when you're guessing which one I bought. We've got another Cadillac right here. This is the Wright mower. Check out these solid rear tires. Wow, those are tough. Again, large deck, heavy duty construction. This is a 72-inch. I wanted the 60-inch. Has a smooth ride, but look again at this price. Now again, they've got other models of each of these brands. I'm just showing you some of these floor models. So if you want to know which one I bought, you have to look at the brand, look at some of the features, and then guess which one I bought. But right here is the Wright. Now when I think of a professional mower, I think of ExMark. ExMark will last you forever. They cut great. I mean, that's why, you know, landscapers choose ExMark. Now you've seen some of them use other colored mowers, but if you get a zero-turn commercial mower, you're probably going to see an ExMark on a trailer somewhere. And they've got all the features, the warranties. Now warranty is very, very important. Kubota and Hustler, a couple of those have, Kubota has 4-year warranty. I believe Hustler, which we'll get to in a minute, has 3-year warranty. I think Bad Boy has a 2-year warranty. So that warranty is important. Now we're into the Hustler. Now I used to have a Hustler Fast Track SD when I had the old Ridge farmhouse. I inherited it. It was an amazing, amazing mower. As a matter of fact, I am kind of fond of my Hustler Fast Track. It has everything I ever wanted in a mower. It lasted forever, had that Kawasaki engine on it, has this big external filter. You can get to it very easy. You know, when you're out mowing in a dusty environment, a big filter, very, very important. Tires last a long time. Again, dual fuel tanks. rollover protection, 60, this is a 54-inch deck. Of course, they have it in a 60-inch deck. You got one right here. There's a Fast Track XDX 60-inch deck. Check out this one right here. 36-inch Hustler Super S. You stand on the back. That's kind of, look at this. Whoop, here, let's do this. And price on the Hustler, again, American, these are American-made mowers. You know, I believe Kubota is a Japanese brand. Hustler, this one there, that's the stand-up kind. I'm not going for that one. This Fast Track here, we're talking $9,800. You can see the prices definitely change as you go. This one here, $9,500 to the 54-inch. Again, I'm going for 60-inch, but that gives you an idea. Again, Grandma Carol has the Hustler Raptor SD. Raptor is definitely a non-commercial, does not have the roller protection, and you know, we've broke the transaxle mounts several times on it. I've had to replace those. So the SD line is definitely not what I'm going to go with the Raptor. If I go with the Hustler, it is the Fast Track for sure. Again, keep that in mind when you think about which one I'm going to walk out with today. All right, here we go with a Bad Boy, guys. Bad Boy, American made. This is definitely a commercial line here, 61-inch deck. Got this nice, smooth riding seat, dual fuel tanks. This is the Bad Boy Rogue 61-inch. Cash price, $11,900. Again, that's a very, very nice mower. Again, super big commercial, not going with that one. Now we get down into the Maverick HD. Again, there's tons of different models and series of all these mowers. I'm just showing you some of the floor models. This one is a 54-inch. I want 60-inch. It does have a lot of features I like. Then you get down to the ZT Elite. I believe this is what David bought from Come On Homesteading. I believe he has a ZT Elite. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. Very nice mower, 54-inch, 26. This has the Kohler engine, $5,500 cash. And again, you go down, 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 down as you go, and you start losing the rollover. You start losing the extra gas tanks. You don't get solid tires. But again, you get a nice American-made. Again, 2-year warranty on the Bad Boy, 3-year warranty on Hustler, and 4-year warranty on the Kubota, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there you go. That's all the makes they have up here at First Choice Farm and Lawn. Tons of models to choose from, tons of engines to choose from, deck sizes, engine types and sizes, so many options. But now that you've seen all of the different makes they have, again, I didn't show you all the models, I want you to guess now, which one do you think I bought? Because I'm gonna have Jimmy load mine up on the back of my trailer and hand the keys over to me. And when I do, you'll know which one I bought. I'm still just very curious. Have you guessed? I think I may have alluded to it a couple times in other ramblings. Do you watch RidgeLife Ramblings? Have you hit that notification bell to make sure you're notified anytime a new video comes out? Do you like, share, and subscribe? Are you subscribed to RidgeLife Ramblings, RidgeLife Reviews and How-Tos, RidgeLife Lessons, Lessons from the Ridge? Maybe I talk about things on those other channels that you didn't catch. I may have already said which mower we're getting. Maybe, maybe not. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, it's time to find out which one I bought, and I've got Jimmy from First Choice Farm and Lawn. Jimmy's been taking care of my X1140. He's in the service department.
Yes, sir.
What's up with my X1140?
You got a shifter cable linkage broken on it, and we're actually trying to source that part out right now and get it on the way and get it put in. Now,
some of my viewers have been saying, you know, why not just source it from another location, maybe get a third-party aftermarket? Why would I not want to do that?
You can't beat our service. We stand behind everything we do.
Yeah, so if I bought one off, you know, Amazon or something, the likelihood of actually getting one that's exactly for my Kubota, you know, that's not a Kubota brand, again, if there's one out there, this guy's going to find it for me. So, I've taken all my, we've taken our Fast Track up here, the HD, or the Raptor up here. Those are both Hustler. And of course, I've taken the RTV up here a couple times as well. So I'm definitely gonna stick with First Choice Farm and Lawn. So you ready to show everybody what mower I got and load it up for me?
Yeah, let's do it.
I appreciate it, Jimmy.
Absolutely.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this gate down here. All right, you got your side. Oh, gotta get mine, there we go. All right. Woo, guys, we got the Maverick HD by Bad Boy. That's the one we chose. I'll show you why here in just a second. Jimmy's gonna go ahead and load it up for me. Got that Kawasaki engine there. Woo. That is a fine, fine mower. Woo, woo. Appreciate you, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I got the keys right here. Yes, sir. You'll send me back. So why did I choose the bad boy Maverick HD and not go with Kubota? I had this Kubota hat on, thinking y'all would think, okay, Tim likes his Kubota. He's wearing a Kubota hat. He's probably bought him a Kubota. No. And then I said, you know, I've owned 2 Hustlers, love my Hustlers, and I bet Tim bought a Hustler again. Nope, I didn't. Got a bad boy. Bad boy, again, American made. We did get the Kawasaki engine. This is the FX730V Kawasaki engine. Does have the external, the big giant air filter canister. Now this, again, with as dusty as it is, you know, around here in the summer, late summertime, definitely like having that. My Fast Track had that, and the Hustler Fast Track, but the Hustler Raptor does not, and it gets dirty so quickly. Stihl construction. Again, this is the Maverick HD, and we went with the Maverick HD because it does have the rollover protection. Right, got to have rollover protection for safety because there's a lot of hills around on the property. Now, this HD also has dual fuel tanks. Right, fuel tank over there, fuel tank right there. 60-inch cutting deck, and check this out, guys. Check this out. This air ride seat, you just dial in how much you weigh. Now, I don't weigh 280 pounds. Oh, gotta go this way. This way. I don't weigh in kilograms. There we go. I weigh 200 pounds, so about right there. Boom. That is gonna ride smooth. The grip on the controls here. We have the fuel gauge right here so I can see how much fuel we got. Now check this out, guys. We have solid front tires. There is no air, non-pneumatic front tires. If you've ever had a zero-turn mower, you know that these tires leak so much. You know, I just replaced these tires on Grandma Carol's Hustler Raptor SD, and there was nothing wrong. They just leak. I mean, yeah, they just leak, but this is solid. Now the rear is not solid, but look at the tires on this. Very nice construction. So lots of features. The Kawasaki with the external air filter, the solid front tires, the air ride suspension, dual fuel tanks. Woo, this is gonna be a very nice mower. Now the bad boy Maverick HD also has the upgraded transaxle hydro gear transmissions. They are fully serviceable. That a lot of times you'll get a Cub Cadet or a John Deere, some of these other Toros, and their transaxles are not only not heavy duty, they're not serviceable. When you got a problem with one, you gotta replace it. And guys, they're over $1,000 to do that. So having a fully serviceable transaxle like we have here on this bad boy, to me, very important. If you remember, I got a video on my Hustler Fast Track SD where I changed out the fluid and fixed a leak on the transaxle because that one had a fully serviceable. So Hustler has it and a few other lines. John Deere, there's some bad ones. I also really like this height selector. Some of the old ones, like the Hustler Raptor SD, you had to take a bolt and put a bolt through a hole to adjust the height of the deck. This one, you can just push the deck lever down and adjust the height right there. And also, check this out. Look at these high lift blades. High lift blades. See those bends on the blades over there? They will just turn over the grass clippings as it comes up. Now it doesn't have the mulching blades, the little slits, but these high lift blades are very nice. It gets 3 blades, 1, 2, 3 for a 60-inch cut. Oh yeah. So guys, let's go ahead and get this trailer secured up and let's get home to the Ridge. All right, we have made it to the ridge, and you can see the grass is getting tall on the ridge. Oh my gosh. You can see all the gravel here. I mean, look how tall some of this grass is. It is over 3 feet tall here, up to above my belly button. And of course, you know, I'm not 9 feet tall, but it's above my belly button. That's over 3 feet. All through here, tons and tons of high grass all the way around. And that's fescue and clover. You can see around the ridge foundation, all this dirt right here is where I took all the dirt from the septic and brought it in, and that's why there's no grass. I mean, it's starting to grow, you know, little clumps and pieces, but that's where it just came through all that dirt. I still gotta get the tractor and smooth all that dirt out and get the right slope and everything. Of course, right. But look how tall that grass is, guys. That is some tall, all through back over there, all around the big tree pile. All right, let's get this mower unloaded, but first let's get on it and tell you a little bit more about it. Woo, this air ride. Oh, look at this, bouncing up and down. Oh my, this is super nice. Of course, I can adjust the seat forward and back. I can lift and lower the deck right here, adjust the height, turn on and on the PTO or the blades. I have the throttle control right here. We've got 0.4 hours on it right now. Fuel gauge says I am full and topped off. I got a clutch or a choke right here. Let's see, here's the brake. It actually, not only do you have, you know, you can turn on and off the transaxles, you also have a parking brake right here, which is very, very handy. A lot of mowers don't have that parking brake right there. So, guys, I am super, super stoked about it. Of course, we've got a seat belt for safety, roll cage for safety, big 60-inch cut, and it's the perfect size for this trailer right here. I am super, super stoked about this mower. So let's get it unloaded and call this a day. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you for joining RidgeLife Ramblings. A little bit different video today. I did do a lot of talking, and you got to guess which mower I got. And if you guessed the bad boy, you're right on point. And some of you that watch a lot of RidgeLife videos probably heard me talking about the bad boy, so you already knew I selected this one. All those other ones are great. Of course, First Choice Farm and Lawn, great place up there as well. Love every single one of you. Again, hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out on any of my channels. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Always 100% free. So until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife. Woo! Oh, real quick, I know a lot of you were inquiring about the ratchet straps that are permanently mounted to this utility trailer. This is my Uncle Sonny's utility trailer. Let me borrow it for lawn mowers and motorcycles and stuff. He got those off Amazon. I did add them to my Amazon storefront. There's a link to RidgeLife's Amazon storefront down in the description. I got all kinds of things I use here on the ridge down in those Amazon storefronts. There's all kinds of categories too. Go check it out. Electronics, lawn and garden, ATV vehicles. So I think I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to get some of those ratchet straps. I had a lot of people ask me about them. So again, thank y'all. Love you. Mercy break.